Hello friends. Today we are going to talk about introspect. In other word, I should say this is self-analysis. This is self-analysis that about your thoughts, your feelings and your behavior for that particular situation, that how you behave, and you can analyze that why you are behaving like that in the particular situation. So this is totally your self analysis, we can say in other word. And this is really very important to everybody to do the self analysis. Why? Because when we do self analysis, we know our strength and our weaknesses, and whenever you know your strength, then you can find out the way how can you multiply that strength and go to the next level. And whenever you know your weaknesses, then you plan then how can you overcome from those weaknesses by the time. And in other things, I have seen so many people, and even I will talk about me also. Before 1 year I have not done self analysis even a single time. If that time somebody asked to me, tell me your five strength, I have to think what are my strength. Tell me your hobby, I have to think what is my hobby. It is cricket, or just we have read the reading books, or what should I say, playing cricket. So I just talk like this. But now we know our weaknesses and strength and what is our hobby. This is because of self analysis, and this is very crucial and very important, because when you know your strength, you can multiply it, and you will get out the result whatever you want from your life. How can we do this? There are three simple things that by this you can do your self analysis. First thing I should say, just take out one pen and paper and write down all your past, whatever comes in your mind, whatever things you have remembered, just write down all the things. And when you write it down, when you have completed this, just read it, and you will find out that there are so many things you have got compliment about. And if you connect the dots from present, then it could be your strength. Most of the time the things about you have got complimented, it will be your strength. So now you know your strength, and you can uh, develop it more and more, so you can maximize it. And you can find out your weaknesses also, so you can overcome from those weaknesses by the time. And second thing, just whenever you go to the sleep, lay down and just recall your all day. What will happen when you recall your whole day? You can analyze the things that you have done this work, whatever the plan you have made, what is the gap, how can you minimize the gap. And there is something you need to improve, you will improve. Otherwise, if you will not recall your day, you never know what will be the gap, and you never reach your goal at that particular time. Or maybe uh, God knows how long time it will take. The second thing. The third thing, spend at least 10 to 15 minutes for individual, for yourself. There nobody should be with you. Just think calmly and think about your life. Think about your work, think about your goal. So you can replan everything. And you can also compliment yourself, you have done something good, so it will boost your confidence. And last thing, take feedback. Always take feedback, and take it positively, because whenever you get the feedback, you have capacity to improve it. Because there are two things about us. First, one thing, that we think the type we are, and second is the people think the type we are. So there is always a gap. So try to minimize that gap. Whatever the reality you are, the people should know on the same thing. If there is a positive or negative things, you have to recalculate it and minimize the gap, and present yourself as the best guy. So this is from my side, and so this is my humble request to all. Analyze yourself, this is really crucial, because from last 1 year I am doing the same thing, and I have taken a tremendous growth in my career also. And best thing is in self satisfaction. End of the day, what you need, self satisfaction. So you will find a big relax and self satisfaction whenever you do the self analysis, and uh, try and work upon that. So do self analysis and keep growing. Thank you very much.